Australia versus South Africa series in 2006. Australia is touring South Africa. Now, Australia, keep in mind, is the most dominant team in cricket at the time. South Africa go into this tournament already having the weight on their shoulders of the home crowd, but also being known for being perennial chokers in all major cricket tournaments. Australia go into bat. Their top three batsmen, like Ricky Ponting, Mike Hussey, Adam Gilchrist, smash South Africa out of the park. They smashed them to such an extent. Not only did it become the first team to cross 400, they actually go on to post a total of 434, which that itself was the highest score in one-day international cricket at ever at the time. South Africa go back to the dressing room like completely deflated, and they're like, holy shit, we need 9 runs and over to enter into this chase. No team has ever had to do that before.
Dude, I remember when you actually came to the house and you told me this, and you were like, they scored 434. And then I was like, oh, I guess that means we don't need to watch South Africa's innings.
No point. 434.
That's not going to happen.
I was watching this game, so my boards were going on. Class 10 boards, and this happened, I think, between the science and math exams.
Yeah, this was around exam time, I remember.
And me and my mom were watching it, and by the end of it, we were
like, you'll fail anyway, it's fine. You can watch the game.
So, just given the fact that you guys, and like you guys just as like casual fans that are sitting at home are thinking, no way, this is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Everyone in that ground, not even the South African players themselves, must have given them, like, had any hope of winning that match. Just like when that's happening, the coach of South Africa tries to strategize, let's maybe reach 187 by the 20th over, and by the 30th we'll go, like, everyone in his dressing room was like, coach. It's ridiculous trying to plan something like this out. Never has that ever happened before. Let's just go out there, give it all we have.
And have a good time.
Just like Trump says, what do you have to lose?
What do you have to lose?
Take it. But, so they literally go into bat and they lose an early wicket. They lose a wicket very early on. And then Herschel Gibbs, who incidentally happened to be drinking the night before, and the Australians noticed the guy at a bar, and they were like, drunks coming into bat. And the guy is coming in with a hangover. They probably coming in with a hangover. These guys are sledging him all out of the place. He turns around and smashes them all across the park and starts what happens to become the greatest comeback in cricket. He smashed them for 175 of 111 deliveries. And by the time he gets out, like, there's hope, but they're still 18 overs away. And they finally come down to, like, Mark Boucher, who's their wicketkeeper, steps up, brings the game to a super close 7 runs needed of the last 6 deliveries. One of their tail-ending batsmen hits a 4. They come like within 1 run, and then that guy gets out. Oh, sorry, they have 2 runs. That guy gets out, and then their last batsman comes into bat. He's facing Brett Lee, one of the fastest and most Makhai Ndini, the shittiest batsman on their team, is facing Brett Lee, the best bowler in the world at the time.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking at it, like holding on to their breath, and then like he manages to nick it off the third man. And then comes Boucher on the crease. They finally level the scores. They've leveled 434. They've matched that score. And now this added pressure of, you guys are perennial chokers. You're going to screw this up again. You're going to screw this up. Everyone's looking at them. And then Mark Boucher steps. He just needs to take a single. He smashes it out of the park for a 4. And the way he swings his bat, and everyone watching at home, watching in the park, the South African team jump out of the dressing room, and they're like insane. Even like the commentator goes like, Ricky Ponting, the coach, the Australian captain, can't believe this has actually happened to his team. That's insane. They went on and broke the same day the record for the highest total in the world was broken. They went and broke that same record and went on to exceed it, 438. They set another record on the exact same day. And wow, like, it's just like unprecedented that 872 runs were scored on one single day. I don't think anyone who, you guys have watched a bit of cricket before, and like, I don't think we've ever seen a one-day international like that before.
Never.
And I think but the thing which stands out, not just the comeback, the fact that they did it with the tag of being perennial chokers. And I think this game overall sets such a tone that it really then established that no total is now undefendable. Like, everyone, T20 took off from this, and it just set the tone for everything after that. Bye.